Okay guys, today's our topic is exercise 2.1, question number 1. We have to find whether the following given numbers are rational or irrational. So what about root of 3, that this number is an imperfect square number, and when we have a square root on an imperfect square number, it's always irrational. Okay, second question is 1 upon 6. Now let's see, after dividing, what's the answer we are getting. One side 6, point here 6 1s are 6, we have 4 here, introduce 0 here because we have already mentioned the point here. 6 are 36, we have again 4, again we have 0, 6 are 36, and you can see the 4 comes as a denominator each time, and the answer is 0.1666, and so on, it continues. So rational numbers are the fractions which have where we get the answer is a recurring decimal or it's terminating. So this is a type of recurring decimal, so this fraction is rational. Third, all symbolic values are considered to be irrational. Fourth, 15 upon 2, so divide 15 by 2, 2 7s are 14, and we have answer here 0.025s are 10, so our final answer is 7.5. so it's a terminating answer, it isn't continuous, so this is a rational fraction. Fifth, 7.25, obviously it's a terminating decimal, so we can directly name it as rational fraction. Sixth, that is root of 29, so 29 is an imperfect square as well as it's a prime number, so root of this number is irrational, right? So question number 2 says we have to write the following given numbers in decimal form. So we have to convert this 17 upon 25 into decimal form. Let's write 17 inside and 25 outside. So 17 is much smaller than 25, so just mention the point here. 25 6 are 150. The answer by subtracting, we have 20 here, we have already introduced the point here, just mention 0 here. 25 8s are 200, so the remainder is 0, our answer is 0.68. Second, 19 upon 4, just divide 19 by 4, 4 is a 16, 19 minus 16 is 3, just mention the point here, introduce 0. 4 7s are 28, 2 is our remainder, just introduce 0 here. 4 5s are 20, and the remainder is 0, and our final answer is 4.75. 3, 57 upon 8, this is our third question. Just divide 57 by 8, 8 6 are 48, 8 7s are 56, so the answer, we have remainder 1 here, introduce point and 0 here. 8 1s are 8, 2, again 0 here. 8 2s are 16, and you can see we have 4 here, introduce 0. 8 5s are 40 and the remainder is 0, 7.125. So this is our decimal answer. 5 upon 8, dividing 5 by 8. Sorry, first introduce the point 0 here. 8 6 48, and we have 2 remainder. Introduce 0 here. 8 2 16. We have remainder 4. Introduce 0 here, and 5. 8 5 40, and our answer is 0.625. So this is our answer in decimal. And the last no, not last, this is the second last question. 205 divided by 18. Okay, let's divide this. 0805 divided by 18. So 205 divided by 18 right here. 18 1s are 18. We have 5 here. Subtracting 18 from 20 is 25. Again 18 1s are 18. We have again the remainder 7. Now introduce point here and 0 here. 18 3s are 54. The remainder is 16. We have point 0 here, and 18 6 144. We have the remainder, which is again 16. Introduce 0 here. 18 6 144, and we have remainder again 4. And you can see this process continues on and on, and our answer will continue as like 11.3666. So we can just write the answer is 11.36. This dot represents that this 6 is recurring number. The last question, which is 25 upon 38. You can see 25 38 20, just introduce point here and 0 here. 38 multiply 38 6 228, and subtracting we get an answer which is 10 to 2. Okay, 22 is the remainder. We have introduced point already here. Just introduce 0 here. 38 5s are 190. Yes, 190. And the answer is subtracting, that is 30. We have 0 here or a point here, so just introduce 0. 38 7s are, that is 266. Again subtracting, so that is 4 here, and we have 34, and you can see the number doesn't even give an indication for the repetition. So such numbers where the decimal is not recurring, not terminating, so they are considered to be irrational numbers as well. So this is the decimal. Just get the answer up to 3 decimal places and just stop there. Okay. Rational numbers are the fractions like p upon q. When you divide p by q, you will get two answer. Maybe that the decimal may be recurring like 0.717171 or 0.6666 or even 0.30.6 7 2, 5 2, 5 2, 5 2. So these are the types of rational numbers. Or even the second type of answer you can get for this type of rational fractions, like the answer terminates 7.35 or even 25, 3.4, 3.725. So the terminates ends, the answer ends, it terminates, right? So for irrational, the answer is non-terminating and non-recurring. So we have to now identify these fractions, whether they are rational or irrational. Okay, 2/3. Let's divide this 2 by 3. Just introduce point and 2 here, 0 here. 3 is 6 18. 2 is the remainder. Just mention 0 here. 3 is 6 18. 2 here. So you can see this process continues on. Our answer is 0.666. So this is true. The answer is the answer is false, because it says 2/3 is irrational. So irrationals are non-terminating and non-recurring. So the fraction is rational. Pi is irrational. So we have already mentioned earlier in previous question that all symbolic values are irrational. So it's true. 1/9. 1.0 here, 9 ones are 9. Answer remainder is 1. Introduce 0 here, 9 ones are 9. You can see the answer is 0.1111, that continues on. So 1/9 is terminating. So it's false, because the answer is a recurring decimal. 3/4. 3 divided by 4. 0.04 7s are 28. 2 is the remainder. Just introduce 0 here. 4 5s are 20. So the answer is 0.75. What he says, 3/4 is a terminating fraction. So it's true, right? And 4/5. 5. So introduce 0 here. 5 8s are 40. So the answer is 0.8, which is a terminating. And he's saying that 4.5 is recurring fraction. It's false. This one is false. This is true. Is false. It's true and false.